good. Hi guys, I am in New York, the Bronx to be exact, and I came to do this video. I'm outside. It's the Yankee game, but I came to talk to you guys. Let me roll this window up. I need to talk to you guys a little bit for real. I want to talk about Nigerian actor Edochie and his wife MayEdochie. Everything that I say on this page is allegedly, and it's my opinion, and this is only for entertainment purposes. Let's just get the disclaimer out of the way. I want to talk about, from my point of view, there's a lot of people, you know, everybody, all the bloggers from Nigeria, they have their own opinion and everything, but allegedly, I'm going to tell you that Edochie and his family, they're a narcissistic cult family, and I'm serious. Like, a lot of bloggers are talking about the Edochie's case from a point of view of just how they feel. But when you experience narcissistic abuse, when you experience the abuse, you know, and you know, you empathize, and you know what the other person is going through. Just remember, guys, abuse is not only physical, psychologically, sexual, financial, emotionally, and yes, the silent treatment is a form of domestic violence as well. And now cheating is in the category of abuse as well. Because I really don't know. I'm so sick and tired of, I'm going to go into the story, but I'm sick and tired of people telling, whether it's a man or a woman or kids as well, or seniors, I'm sick and tired of people telling abuse victims to go back into the abuse. All right, I'm in New York, I'm in the Bronx. This Nigerian story reached all over the world. I am so fascinated by this story. I watch it, I binge watch. I watch in the morning, I watch all day. When I'm in my car, here go my tablet right here, I watch it because it's like fascinating. I don't really want to play any bloggers video, but I just want to catch you guys up with what's going on. So, right, Y-U-L, Edochie, he's a Nigerian actor, and allegedly he's been cheating on his wife for the past 10 years, right? Not only with one person, which is why I'm tired of these people telling the wife May to go back. She took enough. She took a lot of abuse. You guys know when you're in a narcissistic, abusive relationship, the person within the household, within the confined space, feels the abuse the most, especially the wife, okay? I'm going to tell you guys right now. As I'm watching the story, I'm like screaming at the screen, and I'm like, oh my God, that's my life. Like, oh my God, please, bloggers, if you're gonna blog, you need to read up and understand what you're talking about. Stop telling this African lady to go back to this abusive husband of hers. If she's gonna go back, he needs to repent, and God needs to change him. You guys stop telling her to go back into the abuse, okay? All right, so he been messing around with Judy Austin allegedly for 10 years, right? And he's an actor, so whenever new actors, you know, aspiring actress come on and they want to start flimming with him, allegedly they said that he sleeps with a lot of ladies. Remember, he's married, okay? So even if he's African, and Muslims, I know they're allowed to have as many wives as they can have, as long as they treat them equally and as long as the first wife agree, right? But May is a Christian. She's actually a Catholic. They do not believe in divorce unless in extreme cases. This is an extreme case. This is narcissistic abuse at the top level. As far as I'm concerned, y'all is a great manipulator, and I'm gonna tell you right now, guys, I'm coming here to talk about it from a abuse victim myself, and I'm screaming at the camera every time I see bloggers talking about this case, and they have no clue. You have a lot of people calling in, giving prophecies. Why? Because after 10 years, Judy Austin is the side chick wife, concubine, whatever you want to call her, right? May, the wife, did not agree to this arrangement. She did not. She said that she will not be numbered. So she did not agree, and she said no. She's been dealing with this. She's a very quiet person. She did not come out in the public and talk about it until she found out, just like everybody else, a year ago, that her husband was cheating on her because he brung her, the second wife, on the screen for everybody in the world, just like the wife as well, to find out. And it's so disrespectful, guys. That is so disrespectful. Basically, what he was trying to do is to force her into actually accepting what's going on with him and his side chick. He wanted to force her. Another disrespectful thing that he did was he brought Judy Austin, the second wife, into the marital home when the first wife didn't agree with it. You know, that was so disrespectful. How are you going to have a second relationship if you can't even settle the first relationship? So I really, listen, I'm in the Bronx, you guys. Shout out to all my Nigerian sisters. I love you guys. But I have to come here and say you guys are wrong on this one. And all the witchcraft prophecies, the witches and the warlocks that's coming out to give their opinion, you guys are wrong. If May is she's a Christian like she said, all these people, because what happened was, after 10 years of the relationship, and he brought out his side chick 1 year now, they're saying that the second wife, Judy Austin, gave her son some poison or whatever, you know, like food to eat, and the guy died. I don't know, you know, that's still alleged, right? We have to be careful how we point fingers. And yes, the story sounds so juicy and everything, and we want to just like go ahead and gossip, but you can't just gossip. People's lives are at stake, and I want you guys to make sure you be careful, because May, even Judy Austin, we're going to talk about her kids as well, but May still have children that are still going through moaning because her child just died. Her 16-year-old son just died. She's going through moaning, guys. And you guys are spreading so much rumors. There's so much lies. First of all, it's deception for you guys to title your video as if it's the truth. And it's a lie, because you guys are all speculating, which is why I kind of respect Daddy Freeze. I respect when he give his story, because at least he got some facts. Now, let me just suggest, you Nigerian bloggers, since you have the platform and you guys have so much people on your page, why not reach out to y'all, reach out to May, although May is grieving right now, and reach out. The person that actually get the story from Judy Austin is going to really, really get a lot of viewers if that's what you guys are looking for. But these are the people you need to be interviewing. You need to be interviewing Sarah Martin or whatever her name is. You need to be interviewing these people, right? Because you guys already have the platform. So now if you guys are professionals, just go ahead and interview them and get the right, because I'm sure they want to tell their story as well, even though they all have their platform. Now, the reason why I came here today, it's just so upsetting. You guys, there's a lot of narcissistic victims all over the place, right? And so May, the wife, she says she's not going back. Her son died, right? They robbed her store. She's been suffering in that abusive relationship for, I'm going to say, over 10 years. Why I'm going to say over 10 years? Because if she's been married to him for 18 years, and Judy Austin been with him secretly, fooling around with him for 10 years, and he had other side chicks on the side, that is so abusive. She dealt with a lot in that marriage. So if she says that she do not want to go back into that abusive relationship, you guys should respect that, because how is he going to change randomly like this? Like all of a sudden, since his son died and he's been exposed. He's been exposed as a narcissist. He's being exposed, and the reason why he's trying to change right now, first of all, guys, narcissistic abuse is a cycle and it's a pattern, right? I see y'all in my situation, okay? So the thing about it is, if it's a cycle, right, and Judy Austin right now is at the discard cycle, right? He threw her away like garbage. Not only did he throw her away, which I don't agree with him throwing away the kid as well. Okay, so now today or yesterday they found out that the kid allegedly is not his, right? She has 2 kids from him, and allegedly they found out that the kid is not his. Fine. He took care of, at the end of the day, guys, people have feelings. He took care of the kid that named Star for what, 2-3 years, and now you just throw him in the garbage like he's garbage? No matter what you and the mother have? Come on, guys. Like, we got to get better because we are all adults here. So the message I want to say to Judy Austin, if she ever come across this video, right? You will reap what you sow. You will absolutely reap what you sow, because one thing you don't do is hurt little children. And the strange woman, which is in Proverbs 5, her foot goes down to hell. She slayed many, many men. I hear you say that you are Queen Bathsheba. Bathsheba didn't have a good story in the Bible. And remember what happened to Bathsheba and David? Her child that she had together in the secret relationship, because they wanted to, they actually planned to kill the husband. You understand? So God punished David by killing his child that he loved so much. So what I want to say to you, Miss Queen Bathsheba, because you gave yourself that name, you're going to reap what you sow. Karma, you serve good karma, you serve bad karma, and you will reap what you sow. And you must think about your children. Think about your own children. All right? You have kids as well. May lost her son. If you did it, may God help you. If you really did it like they say you did it, may God help you. God is going to judge you. We must know that when we do something, it goes on to our generation, our kids. You ever wonder why some people are favored? Because your mother and your father prayed for you, covered you with prayer, and sow good seed. You gotta sow good seed. So if you're working with demons, like I say, you doing kaya mata and juju, whatever you want to do, it's gonna all backfire, because you know the blood of Jesus that May is crying right now. Her tears is gonna fall on you. Her tears is going to fall on you and your kids. You better be careful, young lady. It might be funny for a moment, honey, but you see how you getting disaster right now? You can't get no rest. You can't get no peace. You are not happy. You cannot tell me trying to destroy somebody's life. Not want to be with you. Walk away with your dignity. Walk away. You will get another man if that's what you want. If you have to live with a man, you will get another man. Just walk away. Okay, so what I want to say is, I'm a little distracted. The Africans got they're celebrating Ramadan right now. They look so beautiful in their clothes. Shout out to my African people. I'm Jamaican. You know I love you guys so much, but this touched me, and I have to really come on here and just like say my opinion, you know, because you know this story, you guys thought it was going to stay in Nigeria, but it's all over the world. So Judy, you wanted to get famous. You're famous now. I'm going to suggest to you, Judy Austin, since you are a producer, right, start writing. Write down everything that's going on with you now. Write it down. Write your book. People will buy your book. Take that pain and turn it around for good. All right? Write your book, Judy Austin. This, let me tell you, all the Nollywood actors right now, this y'all Edochie story, it's better than any Nollywood story I ever seen. I told you, I'm glued. You guys don't believe me? I'm glued. First of all, let me shout out my Nigerian people that I listen to. I listen to Patience. She is my favorite blogger because I think she did that. See? Look. It's set. Honey, it's set. I love it. I have to listen to it. I would play it, but for copyright, I do not. You guys, if you want to follow the story, Judy Austin, just type that in here. MayEdochie and Edochie. Yo is spelled Y-U-L. It would just pop up because they are breaking the internet right now. So, like I said, after May's son, 16-year-old son died. Now they're targeting her daughter because all these people are giving prophecy saying that one more kid is gonna die. You know, sorry to say, I'm gonna say it though. A lot of African people, they mix God with the devil, and you know Matthew 6:24 it says that you can't serve two masters. You gotta pick one, because you're gonna love one and hate the other, despise the other. So you gotta pick one. You can't work with Satan and God at the same time. You can't. And I understand your whole thing you guys got going on with the whole ancestry thing, but If y'all rock with God, rock with him all the way. You can't switch up like that. But anyway, let me crack this window. What I want to say to you guys is, stop telling May to stay in that abusive relationship. Did you see how all of a sudden she's finding out that Edochie, which is the father, knew about this? Knew about the bride prize, because they paid for her, Judy Austin bride prize. They paid for it. They knew about it. He was happy to act with her. And let me tell you, narcissistic family, they work with a cult. It's a pattern, okay? They've been doing this forever. It's a generational curse. Do you guys understand what I'm saying to you? It's a generational curse, all right? And this is not going to get better for a long time. If everybody get healed from their childhood trauma, then yes. If they get healed from their childhood trauma, yes, I would say if you repent and get healed, go get some therapy. It's a long way out, but he can do it. You understand? If he's really sincere. I see people right now telling May to go back, go back, go back. What is she's going back to? It's going to be the same pattern, because right now Judy Austin is in the discard cycle. He's treating her like trash, her and her children and her family. That's what narcissists do. When they discard you, they discard everybody. They wipe you, they erase you, basically. They erase everything about you. Now he's actually doing like a smear campaign regarding her, and now he's putting May on the pedestal right now. He's putting her up there. She's good again. So Judy is bad. It's the black and white thinking that they got. They don't see gray. There's no in between with a narcissist. It's either you're good or you're bad. And I hope you really understand it. This is why I want to come here and give my opinion. Who asked me? Nobody. But you guys should never put your story on the internet if you did not want to get famous. Now you're famous now. So the first wife decided that she want to move to another country. Right now the bloggers are saying Canada. We don't know because we're not in their household. So she's going to, hopefully, and this is one thing I want to say. It's not easy when you're in a marriage to just walk up and leave. It's not easy. Who told you guys that she did not forgive her husband? She can forgive her husband. She said she forgave him because he is the father of her children. She did say that. But one thing I want you guys to understand, you guys act like you cannot live without a man, like you're going to die if you don't have a man. If she decides that she wants a separation, she wants out, let her go. Everybody have their own journey. Let her go. Let her live. Let her go. Because you're not suffering the abuse with her. So you don't know what she's going through. You know how much women in Jamaica, in America, all over the world die at their abusive, and women and men, but die in abusive marriages? Just because people want to say, oh, you're married, oh, take it, take it, take it, take it. No, you don't have to take it. You could always walk away and start your life over. Is it going to be hard? Yes, it's going to be hard. But God he's going to replace everything that you lost. And maybe later on, if you come back together with your spouse, then, you know, just like as friends or even as spouse, yeah, everybody got to learn their lesson. All right? But another thing that pisses me off is all this prophecy. People are saying, oh, your son came to me. Your son say this. Your son say that. For God's sake, let the lady heal in peace. Let her moan and heal in peace. Let her get up strong. Let her get up strong. How would you guys like to be moaning and the whole internet is talking about you? She didn't ask for this. She was in her peaceful house with her husband, but he was acting and he was out there being a dog. And men, that's what you get. When you go out there and you want to be a dog, you think that you are manipulating someone, but they're smart women just like you that like to play games. All right, so guess what? The manipulator was manipulated. He got manipulated by Judy Austin. I think she's very smart for what she did, even though it's destructive. All right, she was very smart. That's why he's so mad, because, you know, man, they don't like to be got. Well, he had a peaceful home and he destroyed it. All right, because that is what the strange woman bring into your life. All right, there's no peace there. All right, imagine if that lady would have said, okay, come as a second wife. If this is happening and she's on the outside and she's not in the house yet, if she would have got 1 foot in that house, it would have been over. And that's another thing. She's trying to destroy him right now because, as far as they saying in Africa, the Kaya Mata, the voodoo, wore off of his eyes. So now he could see clearly. The kids are not his. by the second wife. And he's upset because he's publicly humiliated, which he's probably having a narcissistic collapse every minute he's in and out of hospital. We don't know if it's a collapse or if it's manipulation right now. But, you know, I really do hope that they resolve this, because the children, you got kids. You got kids, and you got to be smart. Now, his daughter, Danielle, the first daughter from the first wife, wanted to do acting. And ever since her father, like, didn't make them feel safe in a marriage, I'm sorry, in the household, she said she don't want to be an actor no more. He killed so much of her dream. It was her birthday the other day. That's her 18th birthday, and she did not enjoy her birthday because this is how it trickles down, the abuse in the household. She did not enjoy her birthday because what am I saying? She did not enjoy her birthday because her brother, 16-year-old brother, just died like 2 weeks ago, you know? So she's moaning her brother. So I guess she feel guilty, like how could she be happy on her birthday when her brother is dead? And they were very, very close. They had planned to, like, you know, meet up in college, because I guess he was coming to college next year. So all the plan is done for. So how could you tell this woman to go back into the abusive relationship when he didn't make the kids feel safe? You know, nobody feels safe. They feel nervous around him. You know, you can't believe anything that he says. She asked him a million times if he was cheating. He denied it, right? And now he think he's telling the truth. And how could she trust him? Trust has to be rebuilt slowly, not just fast. I heard that he called her like 50 times today, allegedly, begging her. You know, all the begging in the world, all the begging that you're going to do in the world is not going to help, because this lady lost a part of her, which is her child that was so very close to her. And now she don't trust you, because allegedly they're saying that you had a part in it, because what you said, that you wanted power, because you were supposed to be a candidate for the president of Nigeria, but because you chose the second wife, everything went downhill for you. You lost your marriage, you lost the presidential election, you lost your sponsorship from your acting deals, you lost your acting career, you lost your first and your second wife, you lost 3 children, 2 from the first wife, right? Because allegedly the 2 is not yours. She just had the baby, last Sunday, right? So sad, guys. So sad. So some people just come in your life to bring death and destruction. And first of all, I want to ask you guys a question. How are you supposed to trust the person that cheats all the time? How are you supposed to trust this person? You come into the relationship cheating. Why did you think this person, if this person cheated on his wife, why did you think that he was going to be loyal to you? I don't understand. He had a contract between his wife and God. And if he didn't honor that, why should he honor you? And I heard allegedly that you're not the only female that he's fooling with. He's a deceiver and a manipulator. And guess what? You won because you got him good too. So you both are liars, you know? Oh, come on with this music. Oh, I don't want to hear this music in my So guys, you know, this is a fascinating story. If you guys haven't watched it yet, just go watch it. It's called The Edochie and MayEdochie. It's just I will leave the link down here. You guys please comment, like, and share. And then I want to talk just a little bit about the allegedly narcissistic family structure. When you're in a narcissistic family structure, everybody know about it except for you. All of a sudden they finding out that the grandfather did not like May, the wife, and that's why he was with it to introduce the second wife to his son. He was with it. He came publicly, you know, loving up the baby and everything. It's just horrible, you know, like, it's horrible. You dedicated 18 years of your life to a man that you can't trust. And everybody, all the women that I'm hearing right now in Nigeria that's calling into certain show are saying, forgive your husband. Again, she forgave him, but she's not going back to him. She needs time to heal and time to think. It's not easy. And do you see, like, how he discarded his second wife by taking all her pictures off a social network, erasing all her memory? That's how he feels inside, guys. And she better be careful how she's playing with him, because when a man get embarrassed, both of them better be careful, because she feels a little nutty, the second wife. She feels a little nutty to me, because she keeps on talking about suicidal thoughts. She keep on talking about secrets that she want to reveal. If the man don't want to, just leave him alone. He said he want to go back to his wife, leave him alone. Just leave him alone. You know what you came into. You left your husband because you wanted to leave your husband. Think. Put on your thinking cap, girl. You know what I'm saying? You left your husband. You destroy your husband's family. Look how much people you destroyed. Your husband family. One time I'm looking at you. Your husband kid, the one that you had with your first husband, was sick, and you didn't even look at the little girl. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even look at your little girl. Do you like your kids, Judy Austin? Do you like your kids? You know what I'm saying? Do you even like your kids? I hear a lot of Nigerian people saying that they like the boys better than the girls, and I can't believe in 2023 people are still saying that. Children are valuable as well. Okay? Don't you know that in China you can't even have like a girl? I don't remember how much girl children that you can't have, but if you have boys, hip hip hooray. If you have girls, I don't know if they're still doing it, but they kill the girls. You understand? Girls are valuable. We're valuable. You understand what I'm saying? So stop telling these people to go back to abuse. Too much women are dying in abusive relationship. Too much women are dying in abusive relationship. I don't like it. You understand? Not only is the woman dying, but the children are dying as well. The children are dying as well, and the children had nothing to do with it. It hurt my heart to know that this 16-year-old boy, had his whole life ahead of him and had to die because of his father walking around with his penis in his hand. You understand what I'm saying to you? And I really hope that y'all get help. He could scream and faint all he want to and call May 100 times if he want to. She should not go back to him right now. And all these people with their prophecy, instead of sending your prophecy, you little witches and warlocks, what you guys need to do, because a lot of you guys, I'm hearing, you guys think that you're Christians, you'll think you're talking about God, but you're talking about Satan. Okay? So what you guys need to do if you love May so much is pray for her. Pray for her. She needs a lot of prayers. I think you guys need to calm it down right now with all the negative stuff, and remember that these people are real human beings and they really, really are suffering. You see his daughter, his 18-year-old daughter, Danielle, she came out and she was saying that somebody is calling her phone so much time. I don't know how the law is in Nigeria, but over here in America, it would have been a wrap. The investigation would have really, really started, and they would have had evidence. Because the computer, when you guys are on the computer, it's like your own personal fingerprints. You understand what I'm saying? So I hope they just take care of all of this stuff. And if Judy Austin really did what everybody is accusing her of doing, a scarlet woman, like heartless, I really, really hope that she get the punishment that she's going to get. Unfortunately, she has some I think it's 4 children, and she's not being a mom right now. You cannot abandon your children. You should not. How would you like if somebody abandoned you? And then if you abandoned your children, Julie Austin, and y'all abandoned you, what are you upset for? It's a fair game. It's a game that you like to play. You understand me? Oh my God, this story is so fascinating, guys. I'm just so obsessed with it. I love it. All these African people. I always wanted an African man, but with all this African drama, it's just unbelievable. I kind of held you guys in a very high regard, thinking you guys love family, but man, y'all worse than the Jamaican men. Okay. No, sir. You guys got the playbook. You guys really showing them how to play the game. You understand me? No, this is really the Nigerian drama, the jits. Shout out to Patience. I love your channel, girl. Patience is my blogger. I like the enthusiasm that she brings to the table. And Jess, I love Jess. I forgot her last name, but she's good as well. A lot of them just come on and they just false news. And I write and I leave my comments there because I just said, I'm screaming at the screen and I'm like, stop telling May to go back. Your life is in front of you. Anybody suffering any abuse, Your life is in front of you. When I left my narcissistic, allegedly husband, I had to walk away with my head up. Even though I was dying, 25 years. I was dying. I was in a psych ward, guys. I wanted to jump off the roof because it's not easy suffering. I'm telling you, I know what May is going through. It's really, really hard. You understand? So don't tell, listen, it's the healing process. Nighttime, she crying in her bed. She trying to get up to take care of her kids. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy, guys. You don't see when her son died. Me feel it, because when her son died, they said she was just crying out for her son and she didn't want to live. She actually said she wanted to die. She just wanted to die. So in that state, let me tell you how that feels. In that state, when you open your eyes in the morning when you get up, if you get a little sleep at all, and when you open your eyes, you're like, God, why am I still here? You understand me? You're like, why am I still here? Take my life already, God. You understand? Because the pain is so severe. Yo, I don't think you know what you did to your wife. Y'all and your family, I really don't think you know what you did to your wife. I think you think it's a joke, but if you only knew the sufferation that lady is going through, you would really give her everything to soothe her. You would give her space respectfully. You would give her time, and you would respect her boundaries. You would respect her boundaries, and you would stay semen retention and heal yourself, yo. Go and get a therapy. You are a narcissist. All right? You are a narcissist, or probably a psychopath. People don't understand. Like, I don't know, you guys live in Nigeria. I don't know if they have therapy over there, but you need to go to the therapist. Allegedly. Okay, you need to go. Go get checked out. Go get a mental evaluation. DMS-5, I think it's called. DMS-5. Go get checked. DMS-5, I think that's what it's called. The test for narcissists. You need to go check it out. Because you might think it's normal what you're doing, but it's not. And I see your father have one child saying that he's probably the father because somebody slept with his mother way back when, but now his mother's dead. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not going to be surprised. Birds of a feather flock together. And the fact that your father was so comfortable to say that welcome Julie Austin and paying her dowry, I would not be surprised. And your mother, she probably is oppressed, can't talk, because, in some of these households, the woman don't have no right, no say so. I encourage every married woman, and before you get into a marriage, make sure that's what you want to do. And make sure you have all, everything you want on the table. Talk about everything. Talk about your boundaries. Those are things that you will not accept in a relationship. I had no idea about boundaries until I fell into narcissistic abuse. Okay? Very serious, guys. Very, very, very serious. Like, this story really touched me. I always tell people, watch the Edochie case to see exactly how a narcissist acts. They all have the same playbook. They all act the same. And if they don't get help, like I said, it's a generational curse. And if May is not, if they don't get help, right? If May don't leave and go heal herself, you hear her daughter the other day, her daughter said, like, allegedly that she don't really, like, she's not going to feel guys. Because look how her father act. She don't want to touch her father. She don't want to have nothing to do with her father. Nothing, because she don't respect him anymore. She don't feel safe with him. And she think this is how all men are. She needs a good role model. You know what I'm saying? And Yo is so controlling that AY, even though he's a good friend, he feels threatened by him. I really wish that May was the type of woman, because she's very, very beautiful. If she was the type of woman when she was doing her endorsement deal, and that's another thing I want to talk about. The reason why Yo cannot believe his eyeballs about his wife, because she was a stay-at-home mom, and he thought she was just like, put her in prison, right, in the home. And now that he started acting up and she started getting brand deals, and to the fact that she even reached like some other countries, he couldn't believe his eyes. He couldn't believe it. And that's the only reason why he can't believe it. May changed right in front of his eyeballs. So now he want to use her for grace. He want to use her to cover him in prayer. Okay? You guys do not be tricked by y'all. He did not change so fast. He's just embarrassed and he's manipulating. He better stop that, because if he thinks, first of all, when one devil come after you, more and more come. More come. Okay? So if he think Judy Austin is was his match, he don't see nothing yet. More will come if you keep messing around. And if you keep on playing with Judy Austin, mark my words, everybody, she's cuckoo crazy. You hear me? Allegedly. If you keep playing with her, she will murk him. Like you African people say, buy. She will buy him. She will buy him and she'll buy me. And whoever else she have to buy. She'd rather not live, or even probably a mass buy. Okay? I'm serious about that. She's not easy. Judy Austin is not easy. She will do anything right now. Y'all stop playing with her. Right now I hear him say she got documents for him. This is another abuse. She got documents for him. Why you took your documents from your wife's house to let your side chick hold it, and then she's holding your money as well. And I like what Judy Austin is doing. Don't give him back the money. Don't give it back to him, Judy. He deserves everything he's getting. Don't give it back to him. The documents, yes, but the money, you don't know. What money is he talking about? Is it a check? Is it a credit card? Don't give it back to him. He deserves everything that he get. He will know not to play. See, he played his wife, but then he met you. And that was, you are his lessons. We all have lessons. When I was going through what I was going through, everybody kept on saying, you don't learn your lesson yet. You don't learn your lesson yet. Now I understand. The lesson that you're going through, just like the lesson Yo is going through right now, is if you don't open your eyes, you will go into a harder lesson until you wake up. Okay? So that's all I'm going to say for now. The only message I have to tell the African American woman, I don't care if you have one penny to your name. Trust in God and know that God will carry you through. If you got to go live in shelter, if you got to go catch in a friend's house, you will be okay. God is not going to make you suffer. Please stop telling these women to stay in an abusive relationship, because they will end up in a body bag. Okay? I have never had abuse in my relationship until the end of the relationship, when a strange woman come into my life. I also thought I had a good marriage. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? It was hard for me to walk away, but look at me now. You understand what I'm saying? And that's all. I'm going to leave it like this, and I hope you guys got something from it. All right? Thank you guys so much.